We getting on our new characters?
I am, yeah. I'm getting on my Titan. I haven't done anything with him yet. We out here. You know what I'm saying? We're actually gonna just get started with some story real quick. We got some lore to go through, of course, for you. We got some tidbits of the raid to go through, and then we got that ultimate excitement from Mace No Kin. So let's get it started. How are y'all doing? Ladies first, as it is National Women's Day, International Women's Month. How are y'all doing, ladies?
Once thought to be a force known as the darkness,
I'm doing good. Just
the witness revealed itself to be an entity
living one
that
day at a
instead
time, trying to
used
make
the
it through
darkness
here.
against us.
I'm
Oh
excited
yeah.
for a
It spoke through our
guard impact,
ghosts
but
and offered us
other
salvation
than
if we
that,
submitted to
you
it.
know, we chilling.
We refused.
Oh yeah.
Though we do not know its true
How about you,
intentions,
Jenna? How are
we can
you?
only assume it seeks to finish what it started during our collapse. Our resolve was tested when Savathun,
He's doing absolute silence.
Jenna, can you hear
Oh,
me?
my mic was muted.
Okay.
Perfect Jenna moment. We good. We're chilling, excited for lore.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, bet. So, I mean, if you don't know, you won't know. Destiny launched the Lightfall campaign on the 28th of February. This is just a bit of a backstory as to what has been happening in the last couple of seasons of Destiny. We fought the Elixni, we fought with the Cabal. We've been doing everything that we can to prepare ourselves for ultimate battle against the Witness, and now he is here. The Travelers seems to be making its last stand as well, and yeah, it's up to us at this point to figure out what we need to do, as well as going to Space Vegas, right? Space Vegas is the place, y'all. I can't wait to take y'all there. I should be joinable now, but I'm gonna send some invites real quick just to make sure.
Vanguard to all units.
So y'all notice, everybody in the chat, everybody that's watching, did y'all notice how it's supposed to be Women's Week or Women's Month or whatever? But because I'm not a human, I was not allowed to introduce myself. He let the other no, don't backpedal into the darkness now. Don't do it now. No. I am Mason O'Ken. Thank you everyone for having me here with Destiny Lore and more.
I'm so sorry.
I am new to Blurred Lines, of course, yes. So I understand that I am easily forgettable. Completely understandable. Thank you so much for having me. I look forward to working with all of you. Please continue.
Sorry.
We couldn't introduce you because you were in hentai jail.
You were in hentai.
I'm okay with that. But even people,
okay
even
with
people
that?
that watch hentai are okay with still introducing themselves. Okay with that.
No, that's my fault. That's absolutely my fault. I do apologize, Mason O'Ken. I am a little inebriated, so I apologize. That's on me. But happy to have you. Absolutely happy to have you. It's always a pleasure. Bringing the excitement, bringing the energy. Absolutely. What are we thinking about Space Vegas this first week? Right? It's been a week and a half. We're going on into Lightfall. We get this raid tomorrow. How are y'all feeling about Lightfall as a whole?
I don't know. I feel like I was talking
Perry,
with some
mute
friends.
for me, please.
In my Destiny clan and stuff, and we kind of, I don't want to say we agreed, but we kind of talked about how
Sorry, lady.
it's
Go
okay.
ahead.
We talked about how Lightfall feels more like filler, like we just basically killed Kaital's dad. Basically, we just chased him down and just killed him. And I feel like that could have just been a seasonal thing, like like
Really?
we waited all this time. Yeah, I really like the Elixni and stuff, like Elixni and Osiris coming back. That whole season,
Yeah.
that was nice. But
Yeah.
this one was just like we just looked for him and then made a stand and then killed him. It was like we paid $50, $100 for a filler.
I don't think it's
There-
as cut and dry as that, though, either.
I
I wouldn't
don't
have
think-
wanted him as a raid boss, me personally. Go ahead, John.
I don't think they're done with it yet.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I
like,
think this is
that's the thing.
ongoing.
Like this, they said they were changing up how they were doing the story, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we look at it and we're looking at it from like we have a whole bunch of different things going on. So it wasn't us just going to Space Vegas
Right.
and dealing with everything else. There's a whole bunch of undertone stories going on. Like Osiris has lost his light. Okay?
Right.
Keep that in mind. He has no light. Now he has Strand that he is learning to control. So we have
Right.
that aspect they're going to be going on. Keitel, for the longest time, like, she had a love-hate relationship with her father. She really did love her father. But she knew he was not a good emperor. Like, his whole thing was he was so scared he had to be so powerful and had his child to where he was thinking, like, okay, this child's going to love me so much. Now he's gone. Keitel's mom is still alive and out there, though. And she knows it. So we have that little tidbit going on. We have Nimbus, who is new, and they're dealing with, like, you know, trying to deal with their loss of Rohan,
Right.
and being the only
protecting
cloud
the Neo Mooney.
and protecting, you know, Space Vegas.
And
And then they have us as, you know, their guardian friend who's out running around getting in trouble with. And then we have Step Space, you know, our gay stepdad there, Osiris, who's like telling him, like, hey, you can't be like running out there being all reckless like this. And he's like, what happened to you when you got here saying we had to go be reckless? Like, what is this? You know, trying to mentor him through that grief. So I don't think we're done. I think it's just getting started.
Yeah.
So
I think this is going to be ongoing. I think Callus was just like the tipping piece. Because again, I personally would not have wanted him as a raid boss. Had Callus been a raid boss, I would have been upset about the campaign because we've had Callus as a raid boss. Whether it's the real Callus or not, we've had Callus as a raid boss. So we don't need him as a raid boss again. Yeah. And I don't think it's doing him justice to just make him a seasonal boss either. Like a boss that we end up fighting at the end of the season. Those guys are usually like the lieutenants of Aramis or the lieutenants of Xivu Arath. You know what I mean? They're not the main baddies that are controlling their particular faction right up under the witness. They're not the disciples. The disciples deserve the campaign, which is what Savathun got, and a raid, which is what Ralph got. So if you're a disciple of the witness, the initial baddie, I think you should definitely be either in the campaign or a raid. And since Callus was already in a raid, it just made sense to put him where they put him.
And the whole seasonal thing right now is focusing on that other side of the war.
Right.
Okay, like, so week 1, we were able to go and rescue Amanda, okay? Crow, obviously, still, like, we all know him and Amanda had it going on before he found out who he was. And she's still salty about that, but he's trying to spit his little game. Like, he said, yeah, you know, because I'm so beefy. And she's like, yeah, whatever. Like, let's just get out of here. Like, you're stupid. But he's our little husbando, Lady G. He's trying, right? So
Crow?
we have,
Crow
Yeah,
is not
he's
my husbando. Like, Crow needs to X-nay on it. Get out of here. Why is he? I'm still salty. I don't care. I don't forgive.
Look, he loves you. Though.
Mace, are you with us?
No, I don't love him.
I'm working on a plan to stop him.
I think Mace walked away for a second.
Find your way through that
Because I sent him an invite.
He went back to the jail.
He went back to hentai jail.
He was pulled back by some tentacles. He'll free himself in a little bit. It's all right.
I was gonna say, well,
not
I
the
read.
tentacles.
Just to be
think
clear,
we'll
I'm
be
the
okay.
one using the tentacles, not getting captured by
Oh
them.
my god.
But no, I was getting some water. My bad. I was getting some water.
You said that very defensively, like it's 2023. No
Oh,
one
yes.
cares if you're getting captured by tentacles, honey. It's all right.
promise.
You be you.
I promise I won't get captured. But I'm gonna use them.
goodness.
I love tentacles. I love tentacles.
Are there
Hey,
tentacles
dog.
in Destiny? Wait a minute.
Different ways of access. Okay, let's go. You said me an invite?
yeah, I sent you an invite. You
Okay,
should be able to
that's
play
fine.
this.
If he starts choking all of a sudden, we know he lost control. It's like
Jeez.
Strand.
Oh my god.
He hasn't mastered it yet.
Jenna, bro,
Yeah.
what is
What is
I'm about to choke
happening?
on my drink.
What is happening?
Look, I told y'all
Oh my
there was no
gosh.
takebacks when you adopted me.
Oh god, it's
Oh
okay.
my
It's just
God.
calm down.
Yeah. Exactly.
We gotta understand your filter, cause
There he is.
Sean
he
knows I
is.
don't have one though.
I'm
He's
trying
aware.
to let y'all know. But no, the lore is good, man. The lore is so good. And all the missions for me, I played them on my hunter. I haven't played them all on my other characters yet, but the process of getting Strand was so much easier than the process of getting Stasis was. Like, I love the way that they set up how you learn how to use Strand. Grabbing the little currencies from just having it and getting the little empowerments and stuff like that throughout the story missions. I thought that was like really dope and a really good change. Because it didn't feel like, for me at least, it was as tedious as it was when you were trying to get Stasis. Did y'all notice anything different about getting Strand, or have you finished your Strand yet?
I finished it, but
Finished
you
it,
were.
yeah. Oh my god, I finished it on my Titan, but I don't know. I don't think it wasn't as tedious as the darkness. The darkness was more, especially driving back to the pyramid to commune was a lot, but.
Oh yeah, driving back to the pier. I remember
yeah,
that.
that was annoying. I was like, I still don't got darkness on my Titan because I was like, this too much. Like everybody else got it. It came to that third character. I was like,
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I definitely feel like it was easier. Definitely.
That's it, yeah, and it's more fun. Like I feel like a miniature. I feel like a baby Spider-Man. I
Spider.
swing with my grapple.
On your Titan,
hmm
are you gonna finish it on your other characters eventually? I guess.
My warlock I'm doing next, and then my hunter I might pay my way and then like take my time with my hunter.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take my time with my Titan. Probably finish my warlock first, but I'm on the Titan right now. Since we were at the beginning, might as well start at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? It's fresh season and stuff.
Will buy us time.
What are y'all finding? Are y'all finding anything crazy as far as like the weapons go?
Y'all want to see my new glaive? Y'all want to see the exotic glaive real quick?
Yeah,
But
pull it out.
the Vex.
Yeah, I just finished the mission today, my boy. Hold on, I'm about to pull it with
Oh,
Oh,
he had to show out a little bit. Show
Right.
off, show off.
I mean, it's
Go
really
ahead,
not
my
it's like
boy.
any other glaive, but you know, it's exotic. You know what I mean? I hit things with it. You know, I die. You know,
I hit
that's how it
hit
things
you
with
back,
it.
too.
I
Yeah,
die.
it hit me right back. But the mission
got
to
it.
get it was so
You got it.
everyone's complaint about the story and this DLC doesn't have this, that. I just think you're not looking for it. I really feel that you're not. There are so many things I didn't know about, or little hidden boss little scenarios, things I used to wish for with Destiny all the time. And like these exotic quests are so much fun.
Bro,
It's
how
not,
many
it's
exotic?
not the same way to. First off, there's like 7 exotic weapons. I don't even.
Right.
This is the
When was
most they've
last
ever
time
done.
they did-
Like,
Machine gun.
oh, I just
When was the
got that
last time
yesterday.
they did all that? I can't
Bro,
remember the last time they had
the
this
last
many
time, like
exotics
they
in
said, the
one
last
release.
time Destiny has had this much content released for an expansion was Taken King. That was the last time they did it that big. Witch Queen didn't have all this shit.
Yeah.
And I mean, I understand people are upset about the stories ending, but if that's really the only thing that you have to complain about, then
Right.
you're just not playing the game that much.
Right.
That's it.
Really
You're
not.
you
That's
literally
what I
just not.
said. It was just filler to me, like.
No, that's fine. I'm saying the story, the actual
as
story
far
is
as, like,
filler.
the-
I'm saying the full
the
content,
campaign,
the
yeah.
DLC, all of it.
But I don't-
Oh, go
I
ahead.
don't see how a lot of people were expecting. And I'm not saying you, Lady Gunner, in no shape, form, fashion, but I saw a lot of people on Twitter expecting like a complete ending.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
we were
I
just
don't
gonna
expect
meet
that
the
either.
witness.
That was kind of dumb. Like, come on now.
Like,
But
we were gonna
I
meet the
feel like-
witness, kill him, and then like the final shape was gonna be something.
Yeah,
else.
nah. But I feel like I understand they brought Kaito, father in the Callus. I feel like he should have been like a side mission or something. Or if, even a side mission,
Disrespect
even
that
if
man like that.
even if he was like the story, they should. I feel like they should have added like another, like somebody closer to the witness. Like obviously, Callus had a whole. I'm
I mean, he
scared
was-
to.
He was
I
the
don't know,
newest
like
disciple.
the tormentors,
Never
they
faced
scare
the threat of
the
this
heck out of me.
magnitude.
But I love how
Mm,
that's a
mhm,
new character that they
Wouldn't have
made and
stood a
mhm,
developed. Like
chance against the
mhm.
I feel
Witness.
like they
Yeah.
should have somebody that's like a
None of us would.
like a someone
This
that
is
controls
our
the
only
tormentors.
hope to
Like
survive the
and he
Witness.
works for the Witness, but he's like
Mm.
a silent shadow type stuff. Like because
We're
Callus
gonna get
obviously
into
got
that.
used.
We
We're
we
gonna get
we
into that.
we gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. Don't even worry. We're gonna get into that.
I don't want to talk about the tormentor. Can we talk about something else?
I'm getting destroyed by a tormentor as we speak. So
By yourself. Excellent. Yeah. I don't
When
want
the
nothing to
only
do
alliance between the Witness
with
and
that.
Chaos.
he just destroyed
I
the
fear they'll have more
out of me.
surprises in
So
store.
yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't think he should have been a side mission because he is the emperor. He was the newest disciple. He was already teased in like Season of Opulence and the what you call it.
Oh, we got tokens.
I can't remember the dungeon duality. So he was already teased in all of that. You know what I mean? So it's only fitting, I think, to make him the next campaign
I think it was
character.
dumb. Like you go
Like he
from a
was
raid boss
self-doing.
to the ending of a story. Like he could have been a
Yeah.
side mission at this point.
We
I'm just
treat him like
saying.
a side mission. We definitely treat him like one at the end of the
He
campaign.
went from a raid boss that we were struggling to kill with all
Facts.
the face popping
Facts.
up type stuff and ghost dogs to
Now he get treated like a side mission, even though
now
he's
you
a
just
campaign.
ran around on a small platform smacking us with a sword. Like he should have just been a side mission. Or like just like I don't know, like make the story like I said, make the story longer. Like added like
have
the
it have
witness
more missions.
assassin. Yeah.
I see. I could have dealt with more missions. I don't think it had a bad amount of missions, but I could have dealt with more missions. More
Yeah,
missions
one of
would
the
have
things I thought was
because I was
terrible
surprised when I got to the end.
was Rohan's death. Like
Oh.
I understand like it wasn't impactful. Like oh my god, we just met
It
him. But
wasn't
come on,
impactful.
he did
Wait a
have.
minute. Wait a minute.
I mean,
Rohan
like no,
died?
listen. Yeah, when he got, he
Yeah.
was like, hold on, I gotta sacrifice myself.
I haven't
Yeah.
beat the game that I'm playing. I was just trying to scare you. That's all.
Oh, okay. I'm
but
like,
see,
what?
You beat the
It's
game,
been a
bro.
week and a half. You got full strength.
Just trying to scare her. It didn't work.
I'm just saying, like, I only met him for like a couple of minutes. It was kind of like dramatic. It was like, oh no, Rohan, like, but at the same time, I was like, bro, like, we just met him. How y'all just gonna kill somebody off? We just met, and he sacrificed himself. Like, I was like, bro, this is dumb. He might as well just not just. He might as well just been a side character. Like, he shouldn't been here. The heck,
I hear you.
y'all just
I
killing
hear
everybody.
you. We had to get rid of him though. One way or another, he was getting rid of.
Who, Rohan?
I
He was
mean,
like, what's the name?
that's the only
he
way-
did not have to die,
that's
bro.
the only way Nimbus is gonna come into his own in the coming seasons. Nimbus has to grow up, and Nimbus is not gonna grow up without Rohan
What's the
dying.
last thing to shoot?
They could have sent Nimbus
Could
off
be,
on
yeah.
like a journey, bro. Like you didn't have to kill his teacher.
Nah, that's how it is in the anime. Am I lying?
Even
Am I
the way
lying?
he says it,
That is
even
true.
the way he says it disgusts me. Anime, what is that?
Anime.
You.
That remind me of a post I
I
saw.
did
And
it
it's
on
like if you're a
purpose.
main character with spiky hair, your mama's gonna die or something like that.
You know what I'm
Hey.
It was
saying?
some post. I was like,
Because
dang.
think about it. All of the promos, they showed Nimbus. They showed Rohan from a side view. All of the action scenes in the game, for the most part, showed Nimbus. Rohan was seen breaking a wall, and then opening the whatever the name of that machine was. I can't remember it right now. That he died to. Like, that's it. All the action and stuff was from Nimbus.
I mean, Pro
Cutscenes and all
was
that.
on the side of some stories. Should he die?
I mean, Crow's already died.
I know.
Now
So
he's
should
a
he just
guardian.
die and not come back? Is the question.
And actually, he did die. He died. She, what's his name? Amanda Holiday shot him. If you follow the,
Oh yeah, I saw that.
the
And
seasonal
she said,
mission,
"Oh
she
shoot," or
shot
something
him
like that.
right in the heart. Literally, right in the heart. She shot him. So,
And then man, Ghost came out like, "Here we go again."
here we
That was
go.
crazy.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know, he's gone. It's time for Nimbus to grow up. Nimbus is going to be super OP.
No, he did.
And at some point, He's gonna help us fight the witness.
I just
Actually,
don't want all this depth
I
to
think-
create character development. Like, you can't just be a good character without depth. Jesus.
I mean,
We have to get to Osiris.
death
quick.
propels
He's used to
characters,
getting things
whether
done
you
his
like
own
it or
way.
not.
Seems like,
Like-
he hasn't changed.
It does,
Even
and
having-
so does life. Like having
Now
babies
he
and
only
shit
has
like
us
that.
to watch his
Like,
back.
it propels
Okay,
characters.
Here's the
It
plan.
it makes them
Destroy
mature
the
and grow.
Of this ship, the one we're on.
Crazy or not, we need to stop this invasion.
Mm,
I'll do
I think it
whatever
happens
takes
in
to
real
stop
life
the
too.
witness. So
Because
if you aren't
not
involved,
all men are deadbeats. You know what I'm saying? Some men, they go ahead and they get their bootstraps and they's like, you know, that
Things
baby
are like-
mine. You
That's
know what
my
I'm saying?
baby.
That's my baby. I'm gonna take care of that baby. You feel me?
I understand, but like, bro. 'Cause sometimes you can be great without depth and character development. Like,
Oh, absolutely. Look at LeBron. He got his
see, look,
parents.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Jordan. Like they got people. They got their people. But then also look at people like Allen Iverson. He was great. He is great. You know what I mean?
In another
He only
country.
had his mom.
Man, please.
I'm just saying. Okay, I got the shit.
I'm
Y'all
away.
still fighting downstairs.
Trying to fight for my life.
Fighting for your life. Let me help you out here.
Or whatever R. Kelly said. Oh, I'm finna die. Oh, thank you. Came back for me.
Grand weapon.
I need to
You
get
got
that.
strand weapons and Zada. You been working, Derek. Jesus.
Bro, let me tell you something. Let me
Yeah.
tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. At
Yeah.
Monday, I was a 1772.
Uh-huh.
Today, I am an 1804.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
With the artifact or without?
With the
With the artifact? You're
Oh no,
1804?
I think without the artifact, no.
I need to get that.
Without the artifact, I ain't shit. But you know that's not the point. The point is that I put
Right.
that work in.
Exactly. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm just switching up gear real quick.
Y'all.
I'm actually about to just go from complete Red Ranger to something else.
You finna be blue?
Hell no.
Uh-oh. You gonna be green?
Why you say we
Yeah.
don't know like that? Jesus.
You about to be strand green in that thing.
Yeah, I'm about to green. Yeah.
Green
Oh
Ranger.
yeah. No. That's you. I'm just wearing some green. I ain't the Green Ranger. I don't take the colors away. I'm undercover, okay? You guys go fight evil and stuff. I'm coming.
I'm not ready yet.
But yeah, like the exotic missions, there is so much to do that like
Man.
anybody, if anyone says like they're just they're bored with the game, or you literally just start playing. You're just
Yeah,
not
bro.
like you're not playing. I've been on this game 4 days straight, just like dude, I'm doing sweaty stuff that I shouldn't have no business even doing. Like I should be dead the moment I walk into these rooms, bro. Like, but it's fun leveling up now because now these exotic missions give you, everything that you get is going up with your light level. And so every time you're accomplishing something,
Right.
whatever the activity is, you're still leveling up. Even if you do your 3 strikes or whatever, even if you do your 3 PvPs, even if you do your 3 gambits, there's still ways for you to level up anyway. You can level up your I didn't, and this is terrible for me. I did not even realize this until yesterday. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, yesterday. You can level up your PV, not your PvP, but the ranking rewards that come with like each vendor. So Zavala or whatever like that. When you rank up with them,
Oh yeah.
once you get that max, whatever that rank is for them, they give you like a pinnacle gear. So I
they
just,
do.
even after I completed all the stuff to get all the pinnacle activities for the week, I just went and did those over and over and over until I ranked up. And then I went and did exotic weapon missions and all this other. Bro, I got the glaive, the machine gun, the like I,
Look at
bro.
you. Look at him. He
Then we did
testifying,
the
y'all.
then we did the 1830
Man.
last night.
Let him testify. Let him
Let the church
testify.
say amen.
We did that 1830 strike or lost sector last night.
Yep.
30 light levels under what we were supposed to be.
Yep.
Still won? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on.
I'm
Come
ready
on,
when
bro.
y'all are.
If you're not having fun with Destiny, you just ain't trying. That's all. That's all. You just not trying.
Oh, we're definitely having fun.
Now, story-wise, I completely agree. I feel it was a little short. I feel there could be more, but we still have season 21, 22, 23.
Right.
Let's take out
You know what I mean? So
I
the
I
story
understand
is...
that. It's just the pre-order aspect of it. Like,
Right.
the people
I
that
feel
spend
you on the
$100
build-up.
for, yeah, like,
But you didn't
I
spend $100 for
Hey,
one
you don't know,
campaign.
you don't know. Oh,
No,
for
no,
one
you-
campaign?
Yeah, you didn't spend $100 for one campaign. The $100 is specifically for the seasons. Now, had you spent the $50, I'd have been like, all right, bro, you spent $50. You got the season for the first portion of the new campaign and the campaign itself, and you got all the exotics that came out during that time. You got your $50 worth. But you paid $100, which came with the additional seasons. That's what you paid $100 for, not.
So I got my money's worth right now?
So you're going to get your money's worth is the thing. Not that you got it right this second, but that other $50 that you paid that you feel like you're missing out on content is coming. It's in the pipeline. You know what I'm saying? But that first $50, you got your, bruh, as many exotics as we got, you got that. You got it. You got it.
I just gotta-
Because there's no way they're giving us 2 campaigns that you can play, right? You're gonna play this season for the next 3 months. There's only 4 seasons
Maybe
in
I
a
just
year.
figured it. I don't know. I just feel like which one was a better DLC. than Nightfall, y'all.
Story-wise, I think it was a little bit more interesting story-wise for Savathun's portion for the main boss. I think it was more interesting for her. Callus, we didn't really give all that much a care about because we were so focused on the Witness. Callus was outshined by the Witness. Like, the
Yeah.
Witness completely stole the show for Lightfall. So it's just like, you know, Callus is here, and yeah, he's a disciple, he's a problem, but there's a way bigger shark sitting right behind him. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why it feels like he was, like I said, overshadowed, just because the Witness is here. And
Okay,
now
yeah,
he's
I see.
taken the Traveler, and he's doing what the prophecy wall predicted. He is communing with the Traveler and drinking the light.
You rearranging the traveler's guts right now. That's what you doing.
Ma'am, this is a children's show. No, it's not really, but
I'm just saying, got a giant triangle cut in him. Like, god dang.
Bruh.
God
Facts.
dang, bro.
Facts.
You okay, traveler?
Right, Traveler ain't said a word. Like, and it's
Oh,
not even
nah.
like he cut it into him. He like built a
He walked
portal.
up to him and said, Derek, we down. We got tokens. Help.
Hail, Derek,
Hail.
hail! With your glaive. Where's your glaive?
Where y'all? Hold on.
We up. Jump. Oh,
Hail.
God.
Use your glaive.
Oh, my God.
Damn, Derek. What are
I
you
did a
doing?
double
Into
jump
the
and
wall,
smacked me back
dog.
down into the-
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I was
Ran into the
accessorizing.
wall. That's
You were
crazy.
accessorizing.
I was accessorizing.
The mission has started. Yeah.
Said
you
we
was
got
one
it.
of
We
them
did
flags.
have it. I just got a little too.
I
got
gotta
a little
look
too
good.
adventurous.
You know what I mean? I gotta.
That was me. I apologize.
This man.
Yeah, we could wait. Where my chair at?
I'm good now.
Oh, now you good. Fucking Green Ranger.
Oh,
Hey.
wait, Derek. I got
Oh,
something for you.
god damn it.
Hold on.
Get that on the stream. Get that on the stream. Hold on. Get that on the stream.
Where
Oh.
is this?
Is he
Hey.
looking? Is he looking? Is he looking? I want to make sure I see
All
that.
right,
on
you ready?
screen.
You ready?
Yeah.
Oh my
Do
God.
that. Do that.
That's
Do that
sick.
again.
That's sick. I love this.
Oh, you talking to me?
Oh, you finally got it.
Oh, wait.
Y'all are funny.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
I didn't get to finish it.
You
Oh,
talking to me, Bagoosh? Yeah, they was
That
talking.
is hilarious.
They were definitely talking. Yeah.
Hey, look. I should have grabbed my hunter.
No, you
That
should.
looks
You
so
good?
fun.
You good? What you got is fun too. Show me.
Nah, man, you out here doing acrobatics in the air and
What
swinging
you
a
mean?
deadly,
You put on
swinging a
class.
deadly
You
hammer.
do acrobatics, Wolverine. What are you talking about?
I'm on my warlock. I'm gonna just throw a giant green ball.
Hey, so you know what? First off, I got like second.
Godlike.
Second. What's everybody taking into the raid though?
Ooh. So okay.
Excellent.
Before
I love it.
before we do that, I gotta let you know there's been a few weapons that have been
Yep. There's a whole list.
disabled. Yep. And it
What's
sucks.
disabled?
So raid weapons that are disabled would be.
Yeah, I'm finna get my hunter. I think this gonna count, but I'm finna get my hunter.
No, you ain't gotta get your hunter. You okay?
For what?
No, it's okay. You're
I
alright.
wanna
I
jump
mean,
around
bring
and-
all three. What's wrong with that?
You don't need to do a pew pew. You good. You look great. You look strong and all the other words. You
I'm a
don't.
warlock. I'm squishy. I'm not strong
So
yet.
switch to your Titan then. You wouldn't even have to wait.
I already beat the story with my Titan. He on a new character.
Oh, it's in the hot fix. My bad.
What's in the
here we
hot
go.
fix? Jenna, where you go? Who said you could be quiet?
Damn.
Who said you could be quiet, Jenna?
She's probably
Ain't no
talking
way.
on
He's
mute.
talking
She's
about
probably
the
been muted
witness.
the entire time.
Right. Jenna, are you muted?
She's currently
I
getting strangled by them
was.
tentacles.
Nah, that is you, fam. You are the only one who gets penetrated with tentacles here.
Oh my
Mhm.
god.
Penetrated.
He said
Jesus.
penetrated, yeah,
Okay, so
Jesus.
weapons that are disabled for the raid will be Fighting Lion, Winter Bite, the new exotic glaive,
Yep.
Jotun, Hierarchy of Knees, the bow from last season, and Grand Overture. The armor
was-
and mods that are going to be disabled are Titan's Ramparts for the Titans, Thread of the Ascent Strand Fragment will also be disabled across the entire game, and the Empowered Finisher armor mod will all be disabled.
At least I'll still have my shards of Galamor. We good.
Do you really want to know what I was doing while I was quiet and muted?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Do we? Do
I
we
was
really
talking
wanna-
to the resident tormentor, telling him to take his tentacles and go hide under Kin's bed.
Oh yeah. My kin.
Mace? Well,
Yeah.
I've never been called Ken before. I like this.
he said I like this.
I like
I think I
that.
like it. I think I like it.
He's gonna hide under your bed.
All
Get
right.
your toes.
Oh, good luck.
You know, to be
You
honest
send me
with you.
a invite, Sean?
Oh, you got dropped?
Oh shit.
I got you.
Yeah.
Are we able to talk about the Tormentor now?
Yes, let's
Is it-
talk
is it
about
the
the
time?
Tormentors.
Okay,
Let's
alright,
talk
cool.
about Nezarec. Let's talk about Tormentors.
Damn.
What do you guys
Oh,
know about
yeah.
Nezarec? Jenna, I know you know. You're a lore
Oh, I know.
aficionado. But what do
I-
you, what do
I
y'all
just know that it's a helmet for the warlock that builds in void. And so I was doing some mission, I can't remember what, and all we heard was pain. Yes, some guardians people or something who's afraid of pain. I think it was at the end of the story actually, when we was getting close to Callus. It was somewhere, I forgot, but it was some pain. I like
God
that.
of
But I think
pain.
it was I think it's a Nazareth impression. Imprint. So I don't know if that's really him or like a evil version of him, but it was very interesting to hear that. I was like, what's going on here?
So I could
You gotta
I-
pick him up, pick her up.
So I could tell y'all about Nezarec. So
Yeah.
Nezarec was around since D1, since before Destiny. He was the original disciple that Rolf gave before Rolf was imprisoned by Savage. He led the first assault on Earth, causing the collapse and going
With
against the
Savathun.
Traveler with Savathun. His ship was hurt and crashed onto the moon. Now, Nezrak himself was known as the God of Pain. His official lore is he is that which is an end. He shall rise again. And again, this has been around since D1. A pre-Golden Age text from the passage of the hated Nezrak. He is the final God of pain, the purest light, the darkest hour. He shall rise again. When the guiding shine fades and all seems lost, he will call to you. Fear not. All he offers is not as dark as it may seem. For Nezrak is no demon, but a thief, arch and vile in ways unknown. He is a path and a way, one of many, and his sin, so wicked, so divine, that he will never cower when dusk does fall, but stand vigilant as old star dies and new light blinks its first upon the faded eternity. So, Nezrak has been around the first time. His ship crashed, and his body laid in the ship. Technically, you can think like
it.
the Elixni are pirates. Keep in mind, they had a big thriving city. They weren't gifted with the light, but they were blessed with like longer light and peace. And when the Traveler ran away and the whirlwind started, they left following the Traveler, and most of them became pirates, right? What do pirates do? They raid booties.
Right.
They saw the ship, and it was actually Misrax who invaded that ship. And when they found out that that ship had, like, his body had so much strange power, they turned it into relics, except for the one that Misrak kept around his neck, which was a finger of Nezrak. Nezrak's finger turned Misrax. He fell to the power of it. He became dark and cruel and wanted more and more and more, and that's when he was killing both Elixni and humans. Like, he took over a cargo ship, the humans were on there, his crewmates are like, hey, we could use them to bargain with, and Misrax is like, no, we're taking their stuff and opening the airlock, goodbye. Like, he became a very bad person.
Right.
And that's why in the whole pirate arc, he was trying to hide all that from Ido. Because when he was captured, which he was, he got rid of Nezrak's finger, so to speak. It became part of the relic. He was basically saved by the Awoken.
Yep.
Now, we have to think on this. Nezrak, they took all those relics and turned it into tea, remember?
Mm-hmm.
And that tea was drinking by who?
Osiris.
Osiris.
Who doesn't have the light.
Does not have the light.
He's
Now
using
can control
Strand.
Strand is a power that comes from within. We know that. It's not necessarily light. But I don't know if it's necessarily darkness either. Might
It's
be.
supposed to be classified as darkness. It is supposed to be
Yeah, it's-
classified as the original darkness power. But one thing that was interesting that I learned about Nezrak, which I was waiting for you to bring up and you didn't, so I feel like I got something here. So the Scions used to worship Nezrak way before
Yes.
they came in contact with
So
the
Nezrak
Cabal.
was a bad guardian?
No. And Nezrak has always been a kind of demi-human, if you will. Kind of like a supernatural entity that chooses to walk among mortal individuals. He's a shapeshifter. He's a manipulator, a kind of like maniacal, like mentalist, if you will. So like they used to worship Nezrak, and if you hold his legendary glaive in your inventory while doing the public events on Neomuna, he will speak to them directly and ask if they
Okay.
still worship him.
Oh shit.
And he says at the end of that passage, if they don't, then he will make them. Because scions have super psionic power. And according to the lore that was found by the community, the scions he came into contact with originally worshiped or had a whole other religious practice towards divinity and light. And when he came into contact with them, he changed that religion to the point where his power of fear and terror and chaos is so powerful on the mental side of things that it completely morphed what the scions were. And some of them started to evolve with mental abilities and become more better able to use their abilities in the material world rather than just the physical world. He also encountered another species, can't remember what species it was right now. He also encountered another species before he came to Sol, and he couldn't affect them at all. I think it was the Elixni, actually, because they are so material based. So he affects some humans when he came to Earth, but not all humans. With his fear and stuff. So this is currently happening on Neo Muna, Space Vegas, with the people that are uploaded into the system. Because remember, they've uploaded their consciousness into a kind of like cyber drive, if you will, and essentially they're living in cyberspace. They have bodies, they have body pods that come out as they choose to, and there's been a random murder this season. One of the body pods have died and have been killed by another individual, and we don't know who, because Rohan's gone and Nimbus is the only person other than like Osiris and Keitel who would be physically on the planet with us, you know what I mean, besides like our enemies and stuff like that. So the only people that would actually have access to that area, would they kill them? You know what I'm saying?
So let me touch on this. The exotic we got not too long ago, called the Delicate Tooth.
Yeah.
And let me just read on this real quick. Okay. The danger within is repulsive to us. They mistake the vessel for its content. They confuse the pieces with the whole. They see their imprisonment as empowerment. They are a hostage of their flesh. Unable to see without vision, unable to hear without sound, unable to slake their thirst for fear of drowning. Their ignorance is their saving grace. Yet what among them understands in their limited fashion? They pour from one vessel to another a welcome change, a new form, another method of gifting death. I am made infinite, personal, bright and delicate to hide my true form and intimacy. They think they contain me, but I am instead diffused, as vapor upon the wind. Once again, I am becoming. So Nezrak is there in Neo Muna. Nezrak has been living there. Now,
He's
one
been
among
there.
them, he has been there. Now, one among them knows this.
Yep.
One among them
One among the
is over.
Neans knows he's there and who he is, and they
and
probably
he
worship
is-
him.
And that is the one who is probably committing these murders. Now, keep in mind that, not spoiling anything, okay?
Right.
But Nezrak thrives on causing people psychological pain.
Psychological pain. Yep. Or pain in general. Pain and chaos. Those are things that he wants to happen. He thrives off of. He lives for. And these are opposite things of what the Witness wants, which is why we think that he's a defector from the Witness's original goal, because the Witness's goal is to remove pain, to end all pain and suffering, merge the light and darkness together and create a new thing, that doesn't have any pain or suffering. So this is in direct opposition to what Nezarec and the Witness want. I think that the enemy of our enemy is our friend, but at the end of it, we're still going to be fighting our enemy.
Oh no, I promise you, he is not our friend.
Oh no.
Nezarec.
I think the Witness is going to end up being our friend. I think the Witness is going to end up being our friend in the end. If we don't kill Nezarec completely, and there's like a whole other side to Nezarec that we don't end up seeing this season, the Witness is going to need to assist us.
And let's not even start talking about
Hurry up.
Are those things safe?
Can't be that.
how it mentions we have to go back to the Black Garden
Yes.
and the Black Heart, which we originally destroyed. But on the lore of that weapon, it says that the Black Heart might beat again. Now, Vex is a whole rabbit hole of itself, but touching in with Nezarec, there is a section of the Vex that do just solely worship the darkness.
Yep. The Soul Divisive. Hi, Greg. Thanks for lurking.
And Nezarec, the Scions are now free.
Mhm.
Keitel freed them, right? So they're free to leave if they want. Nezarec says he's gonna make them worship him again.
Right.
So there's more than a few possibilities of where this could go. And we haven't even touched on Savathun yet. Like, we have her, like, she's not dead. She is locked.
Entire civilization.
Locked away. Already been autopsied on. Her ghost
Let's find it.
was taken by the Traveler and is still on her throne world.
We're guardians
Yep.
from the last city.
And
We're fighting the
she
same
planted
enemy. We're here to
the
find
veil
something called the
at
Veil.
Neomuna.
Them Mr. Bear a little pinned down right now.
So
Be there soon.
I feel like this is also some trick. Like,
I
at the
think this
end
is
of
another
this.
trick.
Yeah.
A last trick from
I
the
don't
Witch
think
Queen.
I don't think it's her last trick.
I mean,
I
she's
think
dead.
she's not dead.
Well, I mean,
She's-
she's eventually gonna die. We're gonna find her ghost, and we're gonna destroy him. He's probably going to try and find the Witness, or something along those lines. Like, I think a lot of this is gonna have to do with the final shape and the Witness and the seasonal stories that's gonna take place there. Like, a lot of tying up of loose ends is gonna happen in that.
Because
You know what I'm
Savathun knew what she was doing when she went to Tor Bubble.
Right.
Savathun knew what she was doing when she was giving up her worm. And towards the end of it, she knew that what she was offering the Traveler, he would take and turn her into a guardian. But there's also bits and pieces of lore that show after she came back as a guardian, one of her witches kind of manipulated her,
Oh shit.
so to speak. So, but going back just to Nezarec, she knew where Nezarec was.
Mm.
She knew he was there on the moon.
Yeah.
And that's why the Hive, who worship the darkness, were also there on the moon. Nezarec is probably going to be more of a problem than I think.
You think so?
I'm hoping we find out more tomorrow,
Yeah.
and hopefully we just murder him.
Right.
The raid is Nezarec. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, there are leaks out there. There are leaks. So
I have not read any leaks. I am literally just going off the lore and what we've experienced through the campaign.
yeah. There are
That-
leaks out there that say that Nezarec is the raid boss though.
That points that direction. I'm just going off complete lore base.
I think it makes a lot of sense. I think it's kind of long overdue for us to actually see this character. So if it is Nezarec and we are fighting tormentors because they are supposedly his ability, yeah, I'm all for it. All for it.
But there's
Torment me.
there's just a whole lot of things that are unwrapped. So people are like, "Oh, the story was short." Wait, we're not done with the story though.
Right. Yeah, we got a whole lot of things to do.
I think play-wise, people saying the story was short because not everybody's good at raids. Not everybody can get through raids. Sometimes it take by the time people did the raid and a new season get ready to come out, somebody just now completing the raid 4 seasons
that's true.
later. Like, so
That's
sometimes like
true.
them, if they're actually putting like an ending into the raid, it's kind of like it'll make it fun, but it's kind of like messed up for the people who can't get through the raid and they have to pay somebody to pay somebody to get them through the raid just for like weapons and stuff. Like,
I think people that pay to get that stuff done just they don't LFG enough.
I'm about to say, yeah, some people just can't do it. Like this older guy I play with, he's like 50 something, but it's like it's just hard for him to time stuff on the raid. So like he actually has one of our clan persons get on and do the raid for him. He can do everything else, just timing on the raid. Like, you know, sometimes you gotta be precise on certain things.
No.
Tokens without dying. Like sometimes it's just harder for people.
Yeah. So like he just let somebody hop down. I mean, I
Yeah.
feel it. You know what I'm saying? If you can't do it and you want something, I mean, I guess I understand, but
Cyrus, I'm detecting an anomaly on my sensors. We'll check
as
it out
far
while
as
the coast
like
is clear.
I don't know, paying to like get it done, I don't know about all that. People like I have friends that will like just hop on people's accounts for them and just take care of it for them without having them pay for it. You know what I mean? Like, there's a
Yeah.
whole service and stuff out there for people to pay and let other people run on their account. When I mean the community, that's a community thing. The community's been doing that. Just leave that in the community because when you start paying to play, it gets real messy.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it just depends on the person. Like my one friend did that, and he got his Vex. He paid somebody $60, and every
Wow.
time the raid reset, they just got on there and kept doing the raid on all 3 of his characters, and so he got the Vex. Which I'm just not giving nobody my account. I think that's just
Yeah,
weird.
bro, that's what I'm saying. Like it just gets too messy. It's
But I
too
understand
messy.
because I did the raid as many times as him, and I still don't got one. So, so whatever. Yeah, like, to weave a vicious.
Ooh, okay, Wolverine.
Oh, you can jump and do your super? Ah, yeah.
Oh yeah, all right. I'm with it. That's pretty
You know,
cool.
I feel like the Hunter's strand
Mhm.
is based off a Japanese weapon called the hammer, I think.
Yes, it is.
Yes. Freaking a hammer at the end that they just use to. It's
Yep.
kind of precise. I like it. Oh my god, I'm
It's fire. It's so fire. I'm liking this Titan too, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you're a miniature Wolverine.
Yeah, for sure. I'm like, alright then. Go ahead, Logan. I'm gonna name my guardian Logan. My Titan is named Logan now. Yes. Yeah. Man, that I can't wait. I can't wait for the raid tomorrow. Are y'all gonna be using Strand in the raid? I hope so.
Heck yeah.
And I mean, only one of the aspects are disabled, so it shouldn't affect the builds too much. The aspect was really, really good though, so we'll see what happens when they bring it back.
What aspect was disabled?
The thread of ascent not aspect, but fragment. The thread of ascent fragment was disabled. So,
Your vital signs are in the red.
yeah. That sucks. But, yeah,
I think
man.
it's so stupid that they just took my entire super away when I already got the super. I know it's for the point of the story.
Did you
but
look
it's
up?
just-
There was a tormentor. If you look back on the stream, there's a tormentor in the top right corner looking over us as our power levels deplete on the stream.
I hate him.
All right, introduce Klaus Strider. I think this is the only action scene that we get of Rohan.
No, we don't. We get the one where he dies.
I mean, like,
There's action in that.
there is actually that. I'll give you that. But it's really all about Nimbus. As far as the Klaus Striders go, it's all about Nimbus. We give Rohan his just desserts. And, you know, his memorial and stuff. And we on to the next. Lightless Guardian.
You work fast.
The only person I don't appreciate this entire time is Osiris.
Yeah.
This man talks a lot of shit for losing his ghost, okay? Calm
Yeah.
down.
Got to get
Yeah.
to the veil.
I understand what's at stake, Lightbearer. Far better than you. Not all of us have lives to
I know he's experienced. I know
Right.
he travels a lot and likes to see the worlds and all that shit. But we had to save him for like a whole 2 DLCs.
Do you think
He's
this
still
was the
over here
original
talking
plan?
shit, trying to teach everybody else how to be a guardian. Get out of here. Failure. Why do you guardian like failure?
Like failure.
Everybody wants to
Oh
hear
my
this.
God.
Sagira's dead.
Yeah.
Like, what good is he? If he dies, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah. He might end up hosting Nezarek though.
I guess, man. He's just a seeker of knowledge. So I really feel like, in my opinion, I know this doesn't seem right, but I always feel like Osiris is like the Drifter. He'll fuck with anybody. Like, I just feel like he's down to take whatever side gives him the most knowledge of things. I could be wrong.
No, you are so wrong.
Oh,
I'm
yeah?
gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you with
Oh,
a
yeah?
lore book.
Oh, yeah.
Hit you with a
Yes.
lore book.
So,
I'm gonna.
I just want to make sure we document this today. So if I end up being right, that's gonna be glorious. I'm definitely gonna make
No,
sure
you
all
are
of
you
eat
are
that crow.
How
wrong.
would you be
No.
right though?
I know he.
I said
let me
if. I didn't
explain
say
to
I
him.
was. I said if.
Let me explain to you, okay? I'm a woman. Explain to you why you're wrong, all right?
Uh-oh, goodness, boy.
I don't know if you've ever picked up a lore book or looked at one,
Mm.
or if you could even read. But we love you anyways.
Mm.
So, from the very beginning, Osiris has always been loyal to the light. Always. He is always worried about the light and the future of humanity. He was exiled from the tower because of his prophecies, going against the lion-ass speaker, saying that the traveler was not always going to be there to protect us.
Mm-hmm.
That the darkness was going to come back.
Mm-hmm.
When he started preaching that truth, the speaker was like, oh, hell no, I can't have him out here, like, telling these people that I can't really talk to the traveler.
This is a
Like,
fact.
we can't do this. Get him the hell out. And Ikora, because she has always been 100% loyal to the light, and she was his, like, that was her mentor. That was her sensei.
Right.
She sat there and told Osiris, like, all you have to do is just say these, like, take back what you said, and you can still come back to the tower. And he's like,
"Nah."
no, I won't. He's like, no, this is the truth. This is what's
Right.
gonna happen. He's all, y'all are dumb. He's like, I love you, but you're dumb. He's all, so y'all go be dumb together then. And he left. And that's when you have the followers of Osiris, who of their own free will, because
cult.
they believed, the cult, yes, they believed what Osiris said, so they start following him around like puppies. They showed up on Mercury, and he was like, what the hell y'all doing here? And they're like, oh, we followed. He's like, why? I don't want you here. Go home.
Right.
And then he saw the children they had, and they said, we can't go home because we've already been exiled. So it's like, all right, fine, whatever. Y'all stay here. Watch over this Vex construct for me until eventually I come back to y'all. Like, you're on your own.
And he started
knew that
exploring
was
Vex constructs, Vex
Yep.
timelines, Vex futures, seeing dark futures that the Vex created.
And
Yep.
he was doing his best to try and make sure that humanity could be saved. Now, he's not like Tolan, so I don't know why you like lumped him. That you sort of lumped him in that same category. It made me
With
feel a certain way
Tolan,
because Tolan was clapping hive cheeks. Okay,
yeah.
he got a hive STD, and that is why he is a glowing
Man,
ball that
That's a
just
fact.
talks shit.
That's a
That's
fact.
facts.
That's a
He
fact.
clapped Crota's daughter,
Yup.
and she was singing that death song while he was,
Clapping them cheeks.
so he could learn that story. Like, there was rounds of applause, and he did it so he could understand the death song, not knowing she had, you know, Mr. Pillowpants up in there that literally ate him and turned him into a glowing ball of talking shit.
Yep. That's why we only see him as a glowing ball.
Yep. And his ghost knew it too. They were all for it. His ghost is like, my only problem is I won't be there to see him clap these cheeks to finally learn all there is about the hive knowledge. No. Tolan was a crazy ass who only cared about hive secrets, created bad juju because he was bored. Tolan's...
I have to agree.
We love and hate Tolan, okay? I appreciate
The knowledge.
the knowledge. I appreciate his, like, you know... I mean, could you just imagine how gross Hive Chiefs would look, and he still
Bruh.
clapped it just so he could
Bruh.
get some knowledge? That's some commitment, all right? But still,
Unacceptable.
Osiris is not like Tolan. Osiris wants humanity to continue going forward, just like Zavala has. Like, this whole thing in the lore that came with the collector's edition, Ikora is like, last season there's lore out there that where, you know, he was like, oh, this is gonna happen, I have to prove myself to Ikora, and Ikora's in the tower and she doesn't say anything, but she has the original prophecies of Osiris sitting in her drawer.
My vision was
She never gave up trusting in her mentor.
even after years of
And
speculation,
when this all happened, when it came to Space Vegas,
let alone build a city
like,
we couldn't
he's like, no, we got to go there now and get to this veil so we can save what?
grip on the city
Humanity.
remains strong.
He was
But
like,
it appears
fuck
these
the Traveler, we
powers
need to make sure we don't go through another collapse and people don't die.
For the
Right.
time being, at least.
His love for Saint
Veil is a
has
fire
been there. Like, when he thought he lost Saint, he used his light to continue to go forward and put everything into finding Saint again. Which we did.
We finally got to see them together at the end of last season.
We did. And his whole thing isn't for just this. Like, he was already exiled from the tower. Now he doesn't have Sagira.
Right.
Although it was hinted that Ikora actually thought about taking Sagira's shell back to the Enclave and taking it to the Weapon of Darkness to try and get her reshaped. So there's a possibility we
Yeah,
might
she
get
still
Sagira
has it.
back.
She still has it,
She
yeah.
does. And it
We
was
might
hinted
get
at
dark
in,
ghosts.
we might get dark ghosts, and it was hinted in the lore that, like, because Ikora's going through all these meetings with Osiris, okay? That there's a whole lore book on it. Ikora's like trying to judge him to see if he's gonna be able to go back to field work, and he's
Right.
sitting there talking to her. He's like
She's
he's
like
like, you know,
interrogating him almost.
and he's like, you know, I'm sad, I'm not dead.
Yeah.
Like, I'm depressed. I lost my ghost. I lost my
Yeah.
life. Wouldn't you be upset too? And she's like, oh, well, I just want to let you know if I'm here to talk. And he's like, okay, Felicia, I'm glad we're here to talk, but that doesn't stop the oncoming news that's happening.
We need to
Right.
get
Like-
the veil before Callus and his shadow mages
So she eventually clears him
On a radio channel with Nimbus.
to do these things. Not to mention, there's other pieces of lore, like when Eris was talking to the tree,
Mhm.
and we find out that Marasov told him basically, he finds out he needs to take that seed again,
Yeah.
a seed from the silver tree, and go plant it wherever the hell he planted it. We still don't know.
Right. Where did he plant the tree of silver wings at?
Mm-hmm. So I mean, there's more to it than what we know, and then it's hinted that in Savathun's Two Truths, One Lies, there's more than one traveler.
There's more than one traveler. Yeah. Yeah. We still don't
So-
know where the Pale Heart is either. Maybe this went.
It-
Pale Heart.
Exactly. We don't know. But I'm telling you, Osiris is not one to just switch up like that. He literally came face to face.
If he gets taken over by Nezarec, though, it's a wrap.
I don't think he's
can't-
going to be taken. He filtered it, remember? He filtered the
true.
darkness. So when
That's
he
true.
filtered the
They
darkness,
turn it into like a tonic, right?
exactly. It like the darkness of it was like filtered out. So
Okay.
I think part of Nezarec has always been here on Neomuna.
Yeah, that would make
um,
sense.
And now, like, he talks about how this is the perfect feeding ground. He feeds off people's
Mhm.
psychic pain. So he's in here giving them nightmares and growing stronger.
Yep.
I don't think he gives two
Growing
shits about
stronger
Osiris.
off of us, growing stronger off of the Neomunans. Like,
Growing stronger off of somebody who knows he's there and now is his disciple and is committing his murders.
It's up. It's up in the
Masato,
stuck.
can I adore you? But if you
Mhm.
ever put Osiris in the same freaking category as Toland again, I'm gonna
Uh.
send a tormentor to your house.
Not a tormentor.
Is she done yet? Are y'all done? Is she done? Because I swore at the beginning I said if. Didn't say was. I said
No,
to me.
no,
And then she
that's
went
not
on, I don't know
I
if you
said
can
tangent.
read or... No, I said if. I said
Damn,
if.
that
We
man's
appreciate
already
the
making
lesson. We appreciate
He's
the
already
lesson.
talking. I don't know what those noises were, but relax your throat a little bit next time Tentacle goes in it. It won't be so
Hey,
hard.
Look, you brought up
It's alright, you
tentacles,
got
so you know
this.
more about it than me. But my point is, I see a lot of switch up. So that's why I think the way I do. But
Right.
But facts are facts, and I agree.
Now-
I don't think he would
now-
do it. I just don't. It's just these are things that I. It's just like what's her name? Fuck. I always confuse her. What's with
Marisol?
who's the hive? No, the hive chick.
Eris Morn?
Eris Morn. Thank you.
Oh,
thank you.
Eris Morn. Yeah.
I always like every deal. Ever since I saw the end of.
All
Ever
those
since I saw
rituals
the
and
end
shit.
of, well, not even just that. Remember the end of Taken King, where like at the end of the story, she's like something was like still happening with the little fake boss of orcs that we killed, and she was like, "Soon the time will come" or something like that. And I'm like, "Damn, what are you gonna do?" Like
Right.
I always feel like she'll be the one that's like sometimes I see them do things that make me think they're gonna have a switch up.
See, but keep in mind, like in the original Dark Future, Eris Morn does turn bad. She does. She becomes the bit worse than Savathun. She orchestrates everything.
Yeah, she becomes the Witch Queen for real.
Real.
She like
she does.
dethrones Savathun in
Man.
She
Elsie
takes
Bray's
over
original
Savath-
future.
And, yep, and she takes over and she sits there and has Anna play Pond. Like
Mhm.
Elsie has killed her sister Anna like millions of times, more times she could count. And
in
always
every other
resets
timeline but ours.
in every
pretty
other
much.
timeline but ours, she has had to kill her sister. And every other timeline but ours, the original person who caused all of it was Eris Morn.
But she
So
was
no.
also okay.
How
So
old is
she was
Eris Morn?
also
I
looking
wonder.
for something when she found Nezarec's whisper. When she originally, if you go to Nezarec's whisper's lore,
Yep,
when
she talks
found
about it being in
she
the
was in the pyramid, and then she whispers and says, "Where are you?" at the end of the lore tab, but there is no reply, and she's in
And-
Nezarec's pyramid. What the fuck?
and that's the thing. Like she keep in mind, okay, so her glowing rock, as Kate always called it, is an enchanted
Mhm.
hive Ahamkara bone.
Ahamkara, yeah. And what do they do?
Ahamkaras,
They grant
they
wishes.
grant wishes and they show secrets.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Keep in mind the relationship that
Man.
Marasav had with her Ahamkara.
Right,
And so
right.
Ahamkaras cannot just be all like evil. Marasav's Ahamkara was actually her friend.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so Eris, she felt something was in there. Was
Bruh,
it
if
So
she's
just to
Nezarite?
reaching
confirm,
out to
Ahamkaras are
Nezarite.
like. Oh my bad. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just asking to confirm. So Ahamkaras, those are like their version of dragons or something. I just want to be
They're
sure.
space
Like,
dragons. They
okay,
they
yeah.
are the space dragons that we fought at the end of
At the end
Last
of
Wish.
Riven, or yeah, Riven, yeah.
Riven is a space dragon, but they are also shapeshifters, so they can be any size,
Okay.
any shape. They grant wishes because they're telepathic. So whatever you desire, they give it to you with a caveat. So maybe you desire ultimate wealth, but maybe your favorite family member passes away or
Why
something
have we
like
only
that.
run into one?
Because there was a great hunt before our guardian actually revived by our ghost, and basically during that great hunt, all the guardians were contracted by the city and pretty much the Awoken to wipe out every Ahamkara because Marasov wanted that power to herself. So all the guardians got together, they went to all the planets in Sol, and they killed every Ahamkara they could find. There are 2 hanging above Shaxx if you go into the tower. And I think there's one somewhere else too. I can't remember. But there used to be Ahamkara bones all over Io. If you remember the like yellow planet, there used to be Ahamkara bones everywhere. Because that was one of the places that the light touched. And Ahamkaras, I don't know if they were born there or what, but I know that they are space dragons and there was a great hunt. We exterminated them.
We didn't exterminate all of them, though.
Yeah.
So there's actually lore on the Dreaming City. Now, Mara kept it a secret. Again, like, maybe she wanted the power for herself.
She did. You know
But
how
the
she
whole
is.
reason why the Great Hunt started was because Guardians were being dumb. They're like, hey, I want this super, like, pew-pew gun. And the Ahamkara was like, all right, cool, you get it. But 5 Guardians die. They
Like,
were
permanently.
making these...
I was going to say forever.
Yep, they were making these wishes, not knowing that it's like, okay, I want a brand new car. All right, you got a brand new car. It has no engine though. Have fun. Like,
Right. Type shit.
there's always a catch, and they're not dead. Like, let me tell you. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, the bones
Give me a second.
speak.
The bones speak.
The
So
bones
let's.
speak. They whisper
Where-
to their owner. They are alive, even though you kill the Ahamkara physically.
So
It
let's
is
look at
still
young
alive in another
Ahamkara's
dimension.
spine.
Oh yeah.
Give me your arm, O bearer of mine. Let me help you fill the world with teeth. Bones. Let's wear some bones. Oh, it's a taste my guardians developed, I think, because they feel a wee bit spectral. All this transmitting leaves one saying, am I still here? Am I flesh or am I mist? So you strap some old bones to your arms, bones that have been unbreakable for an eon, and you feel solid again. More yourself. Bears a particular special bone do claim, the mind that not recommending these bones, that these fossils grant them unusual powers. Nothing too wild. A little more of this or that. To my own suggests that special bones come from Special's draconic post, traveler neo-life called Ahamkara. They apparently talked, loved to phrase, "O seeker mine." They troubled enough of us to be hunted to extinction. If you want some more of these bones for your friends, I may know a source.
Guardian
But
down.
there's actually one, I think it's on the Warlock, that it breaks the 4th wall. Skull of a
The
dire
helmet?
Ahamkara, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bear in mind, what kind of talking skull would address its host this way? A stiff, stuck-up old fossil? Not me. Ahamkara, the illusion that one's ego depends on an object or idea or body. Some people say you should have no Ahamkara. Some people say you should have the right Ahamkara. All I know is that you are not an illusion, understand? This world around you, the people you meet, they're a little thin, right? Cardboard, gyro, cheap theater. Come on, try it out. Say, I am more real than this. Feels good, doesn't it? I'm the only real person here. It's like their insults and their bullets just went a little soft. I came to find you, only you, because you're special. You're somewhere real, somewhere we could burn our way back there. Can't we, oh player mine?
Huh.
Ahamkaras are not dead. And we find that out more when we go to the Dreaming City. The Ahamkaras live there on the Dreaming City, and one of them actually led some Awoken to their deaths and flew off. So there is one more living Ahamkara.
Oh,
That
really?
was not,
I didn't know that.
was not dead there. One living, it was a trickster Ahamkara, and he was like, oh, we're gonna do this, like, come with me, we're gonna fly, and a bunch of Awoken fell off a cliff. He left the Dreaming City and never returned. But when the Taken came, okay, the Ahamkara could feel him coming, and they're like, oh no, this is disastrous. Let me just look it up so I don't fuck it up. Where are you?
That's gonna go, and then I think we'll probably call it.
While she's looking that up, I had a question.
Sure.
You remember Destiny trailer launch? It was the first launch trailer.
With the
but
real
at
people?
the end, they show. Well, no. Actual gameplay, whatever. And they're just like, before the game came out, they're describing all the things you'll find in the world of Destiny, stuff like that. Remember at the end, the random dragon that was flying over Venus? Okay. Where is there any story with that? Is there any lore with that? Like, I've always wondered about that one dragon. Like, just that one. Like, did anyone ever say anything about that? Was it like, oh, random Venus dragon? It was just there, and I was always like, because when you play in Venus, you can go to like the edge of like where you would start the Volta Glass raid. Right. And there's a place that you can stand at the, like outside of it, you just see like nothing but water, endless ocean or whatever. And if you stand there for a while, you'll see like silhouettes or little shadows of like dragons flying in the sky way up and shit. And I was always like, okay, so what is that? What are they? Like, is there lore for that? I didn't know where to look for that.
I think that those animals specifically come from that planet being touched by the light.
Like the
because
Ahamkara,
again,
they were created by the Traveler.
Yeah, so most of the things I think in Destiny are either created by the Traveler or by just random genetic mutation. But I think that the Traveler like really imposes its will on a lot of different planets that it touches, because it is at heart a terraformer. That's why when it shoots the pyramids, flowers grow, because it is a terraformer. It is a changer of molecular densities and construction. That's what it does. So I wouldn't be surprised if it touched Venus, created these dragons, created Ahamkara after touching other planets like Io, and now that's just where these entities kind of come from. And that's something that the darkness has always kind of kept in check regarding the Gardener and the Winnower, not with the Traveler and the Witness, but the Gardener and the Winnower, the original entities of lightness and dark, the original entities, period. They would keep this type of evolution in check. Whereas the Gardener is just creating life to create it. The Winnower is taking out what needs to go and what's not going to be fruitful, what's not going to be beneficial to the whole. That's what the darkness officially does. The witness is using it for ulterior motives to do something else with, but officially, like, the darkness is there to just cut out the chaff and make sure we get the wheat. You know what I'm saying? And the traveler and the light basically have been upset at that particular pattern. They called it a game in the original garden where the first tree of silver wings was. They called it a game, but yeah, the traveler and the light, they've been upset at this particular pattern. So there was a big fight, and that's why the darkness has essentially been chasing the light this entire time. Until we get more from the witness and like his backstory, or its backstory rather. That's all we know about the darkness and light, is that the darkness is here to create life, or the light is here to create life, and the darkness is here to make sure life can thrive and cut away what is not needed.
Damn.
Back to Cade.
We're gonna always come back to this unnecessary death.
So
He got a memorial.
We can bring back a dead guy, but we can't bring back Kate. I hate it here.
You hate it. He's a machine. It doesn't work.
Well,
was
the one thing we do
dead.
know is that if he did come back, the voice actor said he ain't doing it no more. So.
He said he wasn't even gonna do it, so there's no point.
They said R.I.P.
So about those Aham cards, Jenna.
so I found it.
Ooh.
All right. So when the arrival of Oryx came, okay, the 9 actually knew that leaving the Alhambra there, that we're in the Dreaming City, which was like their final safe place, they had to be called because he was already in the process of taking them. So no, it says yes, we must before he takes them all. Imagine his power. Reach together now. No, no, no. Let our touch be lethal. Riven, we will it so. The dreamer is lost, call the rest. That our judgment be true, we will it so. And they killed them all. You find that piece out when you're going around and shooting the little eggs. You find
the
out
sparrow.
that... Yep, you find out little bits of lore. And... But we're not... So, the one who is still alive, alright? So,
Yeah.
Riven of 1,000 Voices is incapacitated. Azrim is deceased. Hugin is deceased. Matara,
Yep.
Hugin and Munin, deceased.
Yep.
We still talk to their skulls, though.
Yep.
Unless they want to be rude and not talk to you, and that makes me mad. But there's one left, and it's still alive. It's Medhir.
Medhir.
That is-
Okay.
That, I believe, is the dragon that was, like, being a trickster. I was like, I will sing you all the songs, bye! And killed a whole bunch of Awoken. Had them all fly off a cliff. And then laughed about it. And it was during a party Mara holding for the dragons. It's like, yeah, I got a gift for you. They all fell off a cliff, and then it laughed and flew off. Mara was mad.
Wow. I bet she
You
was.
think we'll ever see another? I want to call him a dragon, but I'll start calling him Amankara. But
They're space
do you
dragons.
think? Well, yeah, no, but I'm saying, like, do you ever think we'll see another one before the story's over for D2?
I don't think D2 is ending anytime soon. Let's start there.
Okay.
They're not.
D2 is gonna go on for at least another after Final Shape.
Okay.
Like, they already said the Destiny universe is expanding, so they have no problem. No, there's gonna be more adventures.
Do you guys think they should
It's-
get rid of the number?
Yes.
I've been saying
do.
I didn't know how. I mean, I want to know how. And I know what you said because me and you talked about it. I was wondering how Gunn and Jenna felt about it. Do you guys think they should just get rid of the number and just be Destiny?
Yeah, I do. I think that's our show, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We got Jenna, we got Lady Gunner, we got Mason O'Kin. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, kicking it with us with the Destiny lore and more, brought to you by Blurred Lines Media. And yeah, we will see you guys this weekend. I think I'm gonna pop on the channel and do some raiding, maybe Saturday.
You're not raiding on Saturday?
I'm gonna raid on Saturday. I'm gonna raid on Friday on my own channel.
Okay,
I think I'm gonna raid on the Blurred Lines Media channel on Saturday. We'll see how things go. Maybe Sunday, but yeah, keep it locked in. If you haven't already, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button as well. We'll catch you later.
Later.
Bye.
Oh, I was supposed to say